Today I'm going to show you some fantastic trade-ups you can do yourself in CS2 and maybe get yourself some amazing profit as well. Let's jump straight into our first trade-up, and we will start off with a super cheap trade-up costing only $1.70. What's even better is that this is actually a 100% profitable trade-up, meaning you essentially cannot lose money when doing this correctly. The top option from this trade-up will be the MP9 goo, making us a pretty decent $1.17 of profit on a third-party site, or 80 cents if you choose to sell on Steam. Considering the extremely low cost of $1.70, that is a really good amount of profit. Of course, all the other outcomes are profitable as well, giving us between 34 to 90 cents of profit. It's an overall super trade-up to do. So what do you need for this trade-up? Well, we need 10 StatTrak field-tested skins from the Spectrum 2 case. And please keep in mind that these are StatTrak skins, so don't go buying the wrong skins. As long as you keep the average float under 0.205 and the cost is under $1.70, you're good to go with a 100% profitable trade-up. A very important thing that I have to mention before continuing, please try and look for skins on third-party sites as well as Steam so you can optimize your reach when searching for the correct floats. Also, keep in mind that there are a huge number of people trying to make the same profit you are, so sometimes it can take a while to find the correct floats you need. However, over a couple of days or so, you should be able to find most of the floats you need if you're active and thorough in your search. You can also try using a skin trading website, since this video is sponsored by SkinsMonkey. SkinsMonkey is a website that lets you trade your old and boring skins into new cool skins within seconds. Just input the skins you want to trade, click trade items, and you will have a new skin in your inventory just like that. They also offer a 35% bonus for every deposit made using my code KREMIT, so if you deposit $100, you'll actually get $135. You can also get up to $5 for free if you decide to use my code KREMIT and complete a trade of $100 or more. Thank you, SkinsMonkey, and now back to the video. Alright, let us switch things over a little bit and move towards a slightly more expensive but really profitable trade-up before we continue with the cheap ones. This one will cost around $15 and does have a 60% chance of making us a super solid profit. We actually have 3 quite good outcomes at the top here, but one of them, the AWP exoskeleton, is absolutely amazing and can make you an insane profit of just over $31. To put that into perspective, the price of that skin alone is worth 3 times as much as you paid to do the trade up. Now, of course, we have 2 other amazing options as well, where the Scout will be doubling our money, giving us over $15 in profit, and the Dual Berettas will be making us around $10, and there are also some skins that we might lose money on here, but the odds are still in our favor at 60%, and we have 2 more skins giving us some solid backup profit if we don't hit the big winners. For this trade-up, we're gonna need some StatTrak skins, more specifically, 4 factory new skins from the Clutch case, as well as 6 minimal wear skins from the Broken Fan case. If you manage to find and keep all of them at a combined average float of basically under 0.07 and the cost at around $15, you have yourself a super profitable trade-up. We're not quite done yet, because we have another really profitable trade-up up our sleeve. This time it costs only $5, and the best outcome is an absolute banger, which will again double the money spent on the trade-up. That's right, the Galil Stone Cold in Factory New can make us a fantastic $5.62 of profit. And if you haven't noticed already, this trade-up is actually almost a 100% profitable trade-up as well, which means basically every skin is somewhat profitable or just a slight loss. However, if I didn't get the Galil first try and I ended up with, for example, the P250, Deagle, or most of the other skins, I'd still be pretty happy and want to do it a couple more times in hopes of hitting that Galil, just to give me that boost in profits. Anyways, to complete this trade-up, all we need is 3 factory new skins from the Shadow case, 6 minimal wear skins also from the Shadow case, and lastly, a single factory new skin from the Chroma case. As long as you keep the total average float under 0.07 and stay within the price range of $5, you're pretty much good to go. Now, the last trade-up of today is also the cheapest of today. It comes in at an extremely low cost of only $1.49, which is probably one of the cheapest trade-ups you can do and still make such a good profit. I mean, just look at the best outcome. Even though the trade-up cost is so low, the profitability of getting this skin is almost double that of the cost. That is simply insane. Of course, this trade-up has some risks as well, and that is that the odds of profit are basically a 50-50 chance. You either get something decent or amazing, or you might lose a little bit of money. However, on average, the actual profitability of this trade-up is quite a bit over 100%, and the average profit is also quite a bit in the green. So it might be a higher risk than the other trade-ups, but it might also give you a great outcome. The inputs needed to complete this last trade-up of today are 9 field-tested skins from the Anubis collection, as well as 1 minimal wear skin from the Italy collection. Just keep the average float under 0.189 and you have yourself a new trade up to try out. Please leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy my content, and I'll see you in the next one.